Sandicare, LLC, proudly present Breakfast Club, a Sandicare podcast.
Welcome to the Breakfast Club of Sandicarebreakfast podcast. My name is Tyler, and let me introduce you to what of Sandicarebreakfast Club.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Top the morning. This is Marion.
Hello, I'm Jason. How you doing?
Hello, I'm Angelica.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Dara.
Hello, it's Drew.
Hi, I'm Susanna.
Good morning, hip hop dance tea drop. Wicka wicka cool cool. I'm Vicky.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
Hi, I'm Pam.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
It's introducing Ramon working the Sandicarebreakfast soundboard.
Hello, everybody.
It's introducing Jafina, W. Gilbert, Midwayer, and the pioneer of Sandicarebreakfast LLC.
The mission of Sandicare is to provide caring services that promote the improvement and quality of life for citizens with special needs through compassion and integrity. We are dedicated to providing a meaningful and innovative environment through community engagement while addressing activities of daily living. That's Sandicare.
Thank you, Miss Gilbert. Before you leave the house, don't forget news we like to call the morning show.
Are you hungry for the headline? The Sandicare Breakfast Club will serve you your morning toast.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Hi, I'm Angelica.
It's Marion.
And this is your morning toast.
St. Patrick's Day kicked off a worldwide celebration that also known as the Feast of St. Patrick on March 17. Many wear green in honor of the Irish and decorated with shamrock. In fact, the wearing of the green is tradition that dates back to the story written by St. Patrick in 1726. St. Patrick, AD 385 to 461, was known for using shamrock in his day, the Holy Trinity, and to have worn green clothing that reveal an Irish heritage, eat tradition Irish far too in the United States. St. Patrick's Day been celebrated since before the county was formed, while the holiday being a bit more of wildy one wearing green beer and pasta and talk about leprechaun in Ireland. And the day is more of short-term event. It wasn't until the broadcast of the event of United States were here in Ireland. Some of the Yankee ways spreading across the pond. One dish is that an Irish American dish not coming to Ireland is corned beef and cabbage. The feast of St. Patrick's Day start in early 17th century. The day marked the death of St. Patrick and was chosen as official Christian feast day and observed by Catholic Church. The day is also public holiday in Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland, Canadian Providence, Newfoundland and Labrador, and British Overseas Territory, and Marchrat is also widely celebrated by an Irish diaspora around the world, especially in celebrated by an Irish diaspora around the world, especially in Great Britain, Canada, United States, Argentina, Australia, and New Zealand. Remember to wear green and read up St. Patrick's Day and cook up an Irish feast. Use hashtag St. Patrick's Day to post it on social media.
On March 17, National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day coincides with St. Patrick's Day in the United States. I don't even like corned beef.
What?
Corned beef is a soft corned beef product and the traditional Irish corned beef and cabbage recipes. Soft pork or bacon joint was used instead of corned beef. Sometime in the mid-1800s, when the Irish immigrated to America, they found that Jewish corned beef was very similar in texture to bacon. As a result, corned beef was very used as a replacement for the bacon when preparing corned beef and cabbage meals. Soon after, Irish Americans began having corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day, which is March 17th. Corned beef and cabbage remains a popular food in many areas of the United States. Sandicare Breakfast Club. How do you like your corned beef and cabbage?
I like my corned beef and cabbage with some sauerkraut.
I never had corned beef cabbage, but I'm willing to try some.
Your beef? Yeah. So, coleslaw on top and cheese, onion. Sometimes potatoes on the side too.
I like the corned beef, but I don't like the cabbage.
I like my corned beef and cabbage with ketchup on it.
I only like the cabbage.
I like mine with spätzle.
During the third Wednesday in March, National Small Business Development Centers, SBDC Day recognizes the thousands of SBCDs across the country, entrepreneurs in the pursuit of small business ownership. Created in 1976, SBDCs provide innovative resources and tools that contribute to the success of startups and small businesses. SBDCs aren't limited to new small businesses either. If a small business is looking to expand, the SBDC offers assistance as well. Sandicare Breakfast Club, in honor of SBDC Day, shout out some of your favorite small businesses.
My favorite ones are the Bill Pantry, American Heritage. American Heritage is a restaurant. The antique stores, and the electric bike store.
I like to go to St. Care.
Some of my favorite small businesses is Donutland. Donutland has been my family business. My favorite grandpa in the whole wide world is who owns Donutland. My sister works there. I work there. My niece Abby works there. And I love Donutland. I also want to give a shout out to A.R. Root.
My small business that George Diner in Cleveland.
I would like to shout out Pattie's Kitchen. We got good chicken and wings.
My daddy made commercial and Black River Farm and Black Morgan Gold Cup show. Coco is very small. BUCKEY Morgan Horsell.
A small business I would like to say is that my auntie has her own. It's called Your Home Health Aid. And it is a small business, but it's growing. Number 2 is Sandy Care. That's a small business. And Rover, it's a dog sitting online app. It is a small business. It's not like it's big, but it's like small.
I want to give a shout out to Cambridge Home Health Care because my first dad used them for his healthcare services, and I want to give a shout out to them because they really helped me out a whole lot. I want to mention Sandy Care. It's a day center for this, and also Dana's Dog, which is a diner, and Root Kino's Kino store.
Small businesses that I like, I do like Grande Cafe, which is part of creative housing and creative living combined. They're both combined with each other. Another small business that I absolutely love that is a huge part of my life is Donut Land, which is Ashley's family's home business. I love that store so much, and I love all of the family, and I always have and I always will.
Sandicare, I go to work. I like Sandicare every day.
I want to give a shout out to
Edward L. Gilbert Law Offices. Edward L. Gilbert is the best, or one of the best, lawyers in the nation. And that is in print. He's been on several TV shows explaining what the law is about today. He knows the Constitution, and he is smart.
I also want to give a shout out to Provider Nation, CPR, and First Aid, and they are American Heart Association certified.
And I also want to say, in reference to Sandy Care Day Center, it is definitely one of the best, if not the best, in Northeast Ohio. Also, Sandy Care has the only podcast of its kind in not only the state of Ohio, but in this country.
And that's a morning toast.
Thank you. And to the first topic, the first of the coffee break.
Hi, I'm Samantha, and this is Sandy Care Radio.
Hi, my name is Ashley. The Breakfast Club of Sandy Care podcast is available on TuneIn Alexa. All you have to say is, "Hey Alexa, I want to listen to Breakfast Club of Sandy Care podcast."
Playing the Breakfast Club of Sandicare podcast.
Hi, my name is Deshaun. The Breakfast Club of Sandicare podcast is now available on Pandora.
Hi, this is Jason. Follow us on Twitter and Sandicare LLC.
Hi, this is Pam. The Breakfast Club of Sandicare podcast is available free on iTunes, on the Apple Podcast app.
Hi, this is Josh, or should I say Ringmaster Josh. Not only can you hear my voice on the Breakfast Club of Sandicare podcast, but you can also listen for me on my new podcast, Storybook Singing Circus, the podcast. For kids ages 2 through 8, Storybook Singing Circus, the podcast, is the perfect place for storytelling and songs to sing. With the help of some friends from Cartoon Network's The Amazing World of Gumball, Disney Pixar's Cars, and PBS Kids' Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, plus more. Storybook Singing Circus is available now on Spotify, while the Breakfast Club of Sandy Care podcast is now available everywhere there is podcasting. Thanks for listening.
This is the Breakfast Club of Sandicarebreakfast podcast.
Ten ways to overcome your inner bully. Don't let negativity stop you from living positively. We all have an inner bully, but the fight to overcome our critical voice can help us remove the obstacles that may be getting in the way of personal happiness. In her new book, Live Your Gift, Discovering Your Authentic Life Through Life Mapping, author Dana Adams gives people strategies to overcome the inner bully to discover their unique purpose and gifts. Here's 10 things she says you can do to silence your inner bully.
Recognize that you get to choose. You have an inner bully and an inner cheerleader. Which one will you listen to? That internal bullying voice that so many of us have may even be more powerful than the helping voice. The one that's wise and trying to guide us to do our best work and be the best we can be. The good news is we can practice silencing the critic and listening to our wise cheerleader instead.
Wake up with your inner bully. Pinpoint where the inner critic is coming from so you can detach from it. Did it start from a specific event? Was it a time when you felt like you didn't fit in, or were criticized when you can identify where it came from and realize it's not about you and you can let go of it? The negative voice is something that we create. It's a story we tell ourselves. Practice detexting from the inner bully.
Be careful what information you believe. It's important for all of us to realize that when someone is giving you advice, critiquing you, or tell you something about how you're acting, they're viewing your behavior from their experience in their world. What others say doesn't necessarily have anything to do with you. Too often, we take what's said at face value, putting great stock in it. When it's not even true, words from others can strike a nerve or hit a trigger point where we might already be insecure, pounding that unhealthy message in even deeper. This impact can hold you back and cause you not to play to your full potential.
Lean toward your wise inner voice more than outside influences. Yes, that bully voice can come from many external sources. It's common to feel the weight of outside influence from their friends and family who are really important for a sense of acceptance. The critical voice also can come from teachers, coaches, and even us as parents. Work to see the long-term ramifications of your choices. even when you may only be focusing on what's right in front of you. As parents, we can help by walking our kids through potential ramifications of their choices so they consider the impact on their future on a much bigger scale.
Don't live for the approval of others. One of the biggest ways the inner bully can hold you back is when you become more concerned about how you're showing up and what you look like, not only in your appearance, but in the way you act. When you start filtering everything through whether people are going to approve or disapprove of something you might try, even if it's something you love, you might suddenly change your mind and not do anything at all. When we aren't willing to express ourselves in ways that we are meant to, these roadblocks can show up suddenly. This can result in not getting the approval we want, and suddenly we change our mind about doing something.
Protect yourself from your insecurities. The inner critic starts this chatter on your insecurities. So, where you don't feel as confident, you are more likely to hear the chatter of, "Are you really sure you want to try that? What if you look dumb? What if people make fun of you? What if you fail?" You don't have any experience in this yet. This is when you have the choice to recognize that this is just the critic speaking and you don't have to listen to the critic. Be aware that the inner bully can go straight for your insecurities, so that's when you have to fight back the hardest to not listen and choose your positive voice and path instead.
Realize life is learning. Insecure chatter is unfortunate because it can stop people. Instead, we need to realize this is how we learn, by trying and experimenting. This is how we begin to understand what we do well at and what affects us when we allow ourselves to discover our interests. We can choose to spend more time enjoying them if we don't even try, because the voice inside is stopping us. Then it's really become a problem. It is a dream crusher.
The critic doesn't speak the truth. The reality is that so much of that critic lives up in our head. It's not the truth to replace the inner bully voice with the wise words. How would the older, wiser guide you yourself?
Realize setbacks give you valuable information to get you ahead. Our insecurities and inner critic are all wrapped up with our fears. When you fail or things don't work out as you hoped, ask yourself, what did I learn? This information becomes powerful moving forward. When you don't get the result you want, we can realize that the experience still moved us ahead because of what we learned. When we can ask, what can I do differently in the future? And we also can say, you know what? Good job for trying in the first place.
Inspire others to defeat their inner bully. Another powerful impact of courageously trying something new is it gives other people around us the permission to do the same. When we are more confident in our own choices, we calm the bully voice and say, you know, that's not real. That's a fear-based voice. And instead say, I am capable. I can do this. I am ready. It's much more empowering place to be, and you might inspire others along with you.
This article about 10 ways to overcome your inner bully was brought to you by livehappy.com.
Vietnam return after next coffee break.
Harmony Seth using to sing area.
Hi, my name is Kevin, and the Breakfast Club of Sandy Care podcast is now available on iHeartRadio. Thanks for listening.
Howdy, this is Marion. Like, subscribe, leave a comment on the Breakfast Club of Syndicare podcast at podbean.com.
Hi, this is Kelsey. Welcome to Take Care Radio.
Want to ask us a question? Do you have a comment? We will read and respond to your questions and comments on the Breakfast Club of Syndicare podcast. Email us at sandicarebreakfastclub@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Next episode of the Breakfast Club of Syndicare podcast. We now leave you with an inspirational quote.
Trust yourself. Create the kind of self that you will be happy to live with all your life. Make the most of yourself by fanning the tiny inner sparks of possibility into flames of achievement. Golda Meir.
Goodbye.
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 Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye-bye, every pony.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good luck in Irish from Marianne. St. Patrick's Day.